What if two of the world's most famous faces, one a rock legend, the other a Hollywood superstar, found something real in the chaos of fame? You might think it's just another rumor, but the chemistry between Chris Martin and Sophie Turner has everyone asking the same question. Is this friendship turning into love? Before we dive in, don't forget to like, comment, and share your thoughts below, because what's unfolding between the Coldplay frontman and the Game of Thrones star is shaping up to be one of the most unexpected Hollywood stories of the year. It all began quietly. No flashing cameras, no red carpets, no headlines. Sources close to the stars say Chris and Sophie first met through mutual friends earlier this year at a private event in Malibu. At the time, Sophie was still navigating life as a single mom after her high-profile split from Joe Jonas, while Chris was rumored to be taking a break from his long-term relationship with actress Dakota Johnson. At first, it was just casual, friendly chats about music, life, and parenting. But then something changed. Those close to Sophie noticed how often she smiled when Chris's name came up. "He's incredibly grounded and kind," one insider shared. "He made her laugh again at a time when she really needed that." And for Chris, Sophie brought a refreshing burst of energy, a mix of confidence and chaos that pulled him out of his comfort zone. By late summer, whispers started circulating after the two were spotted having dinner in London. They chose a quiet spot, a cozy corner table at Chiltern Firehouse, but even in the dim light, there was no mistaking their connection. The way they leaned in, laughing softly, unaware of the world around them, it wasn't just friendship anymore, and yet, both stars seemed careful. After all, Sophie's divorce had just finalized, and Chris had spent years balancing fame with privacy. Fans wondered if they were simply supporting each other, two souls healing from very public heartbreaks. But new photos and eyewitness accounts began painting a different picture. In early October, the pair were seen again, this time in Paris, leaving a Coldplay rehearsal studio late at night. Sophie, wearing an oversized hoodie and baseball cap, looked comfortable and carefree. Chris walked beside her, guitar in hand, his usual smile turning softer when he glanced her way. Insiders say they've been spending a surprising amount of time together, both in Los Angeles and London. "There's a spark there," one source confirmed. "They're keeping things private, but everyone close to them can see it." Here's where things get even more interesting. Sophie recently attended one of Coldplay's shows in Amsterdam, quietly, without press coverage, and was spotted backstage chatting with the band's crew. A fan video later surfaced showing her singing along during Yellow, and fans immediately noticed how Chris's eyes seemed to search the crowd during that exact song. Coincidence? Maybe, but the internet wasn't convinced. And yet, here's the twist that caught everyone off guard. While Sophie was enjoying Coldplay's performance, Dakota Johnson, Chris's longtime partner, was reportedly overseas filming her new project. Neither Chris nor Dakota has publicly confirmed a breakup, but rumors of a quiet separation have persisted for months. Could this be the reason Chris has found solace in Sophie's company? Or are we simply witnessing a deep friendship between two people who understand the pressures of fame? The truth, according to one insider, is more delicate. Chris has always been drawn to strong, creative women, the source explained. He and Sophie have a deep emotional connection. It's not about glamour or headlines. It's about two people finding light in each other after dark times. Still, Hollywood loves a mystery, and this one has all the elements: heartbreak, timing, secrecy, and undeniable chemistry. As Sophie continues filming her latest project in London, she's been seen more often with a subtle smile, even joking with reporters when asked about her mystery dinners. Meanwhile, Chris has been spotted wearing what fans swear is Sophie's favorite silver bracelet, the same one she wore in multiple red carpet appearances last year. Coincidence or a quiet message to those paying attention? Then came the moment that set social media ablaze. A video surfaced showing Chris and Sophie walking hand in hand through a park in Hampstead Heath. The clip, though blurry, was enough to send Twitter into a frenzy. Fans dissected every frame, comparing their outfits, gestures, even the rhythm of their walk. Within hours, hashtags like #ChrisandSophie and #NewHollywoodCouple began trending worldwide. Neither star has confirmed the relationship, but neither has denied it either. And in Hollywood, silence often speaks volumes. Their inner circles, however, are reportedly supportive. Gwyneth Paltrow, Chris's ex-wife, is said to have no issue with the situation, calling Sophie lovely and real. Even Joe Jonas, surprisingly, has remained quiet, focusing on his tour and reportedly at peace with Sophie's happiness. But the question everyone's asking now is, where does this go from here? Because according to multiple sources, Chris and Sophie are planning to spend the holidays together, quietly, away from cameras, somewhere in the English countryside. One insider hinted that the two have become inseparable and that their connection feels surprisingly natural. Chris is the kind of guy who loves simple moments, the source said. He's been through the fame, the heartbreak, the spotlight. With Sophie, he feels like he can just be. No performance, no pressure. And for Sophie, who's spent the past year rebuilding her life after a very public divorce, this new chapter feels like a breath of fresh air. She's glowing, said a close friend. You can tell she's found her confidence again, and Chris is part of that. But maybe that's what makes their story so captivating. It's not the scandal, or the fame, or the glamour. It's the simplicity of two people finding connection in a world where everything else feels staged. It's the way their paths, so different yet strangely parallel, have finally aligned. One fan perfectly commented online. It's not just about who's dating who. It's about timing, healing, and the beauty of unexpected friendships that turn into something real. And maybe that's exactly what Chris Martin and Sophie Turner are showing the world. That sometimes, love doesn't arrive with fireworks or headlines. Sometimes, it sneaks in quietly, through laughter over dinner, through shared music, through late-night walks when no one else is watching. As paparazzi lenses continue to follow them, one thing's clear. Whether this is the start of a love story or a rare, genuine friendship, Chris and Sophie have captured the world's attention. What do you think? Is this the beginning of Hollywood's next power couple? Or are we witnessing a bond that defies the usual labels? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to hit subscribe, because this story is far from over. The next chapter in the Chris Martin and Sophie Turner saga might just be the most surprising one yet. As days turned into weeks, the quiet closeness between Chris Martin and Sophie Turner began to feel less like coincidence and more like something genuine unfolding behind the scenes. Friends described their bond as effortless, a connection that didn't rely on fame, publicity, or red carpet appearances. They seemed to move in their own rhythm, slow, steady, and sincere, far away from the noise of Hollywood expectations. What surprised many was how naturally Sophie blended into Chris's world. She had been seen visiting his Malibu home, often bringing her two daughters for playdates near the ocean. Witnesses say Chris was warm and welcoming, occasionally strumming his guitar on the porch while Sophie watched the kids chase waves. It was simple and real, said one neighbor.
No entourage, no photographers.
Just two people enjoying peace. For someone like Chris Martin, who's spent over 2 decades under the glare of fame, that sense of normalcy means everything. He's spoken in interviews about how grounding family is, and sources close to him say Sophie's presence brought that comfort back. She's not interested in the glamour, one insider revealed. She just wants a calm life, good friends, and laughter. That's exactly what Chris has been craving. But despite their attempts to keep things low-key, the media couldn't look away. Tabloids began publishing side-by-side photos, drawing comparisons between Sophie and Dakota Johnson, analyzing everything from fashion choices to emotional body language. Fans debated whether Chris had moved on too quickly, while others defended him, saying both stars deserved happiness after years of public scrutiny. Still, neither Chris nor Sophie addressed the rumors directly. They let their actions speak instead. During one of Coldplay's charity events in Los Angeles, Sophie was spotted backstage again, chatting with members of the band's team. Though she kept her distance from photographers, the joy on her face was impossible to ignore. She was singing along, clapping, genuinely having a good time, one attendee said. You could see Chris light up when he saw her in the crowd. And just when the world thought it couldn't get any more intriguing, a source revealed that Sophie had inspired one of Chris's new unreleased songs. Titled After the Storm, the track reportedly tells the story of finding unexpected peace after heartbreak, a lyrical reflection of two lives crossing at just the right time. It's raw and emotional, said the insider. If you listen carefully, you can tell he's writing about her. This revelation sent fans into overdrive. Online forums and TikTok accounts exploded with theories, breaking down potential clues hidden in Coldplay's new lyrics. Some claimed lines like, "I found you when the colors faded, and you turned silence into gold," hinted directly at Sophie. Others insisted the song could simply be about renewal and self-discovery. But the timing and the tenderness were too perfect to ignore. Meanwhile, Sophie has been quietly rebuilding her life, balancing motherhood, acting, and new beginnings. She's been filming in the UK for her latest psychological thriller, where she's reportedly been more relaxed and focused than ever. Crew members described her as radiant, often humming Coldplay tunes between takes. She seems genuinely happy again, one production assistant noted. It's like she's found her spark. Behind closed doors, friends of the couple say their connection is deepening. They share long conversations about music, art, and family. Sophie, who once said she found solace in creative souls, seems drawn to Chris's introspective nature, while he admires her strength and humor. They balance each other out, one mutual friend shared. He's calm where she's fiery, thoughtful where she's spontaneous. They make sense together, even if it surprised everyone at first. But not everyone in Hollywood is thrilled. Some insiders whisper that Dakota Johnson, though outwardly composed, was caught off guard by how quickly Chris seemed to move on. While she continues her work in Europe, sources say she's choosing peace and avoiding public commentary, a move that's earned her quiet respect online. And yet, the narrative isn't one of scandal or betrayal. Instead, it's one of timing and human connection. Two people who met at a moment when both needed understanding more than anything else. They're not rushing, the source emphasized. They're letting it grow naturally, without pressure or labels. That's what makes it beautiful. As paparazzi photos continue to surface, fans have noticed subtle gestures, a soft hand on the shoulder, shared smiles, eyes that meet and linger just a moment too long. Each image tells the same story. This isn't a publicity stunt. It's real, and it's unfolding in its own quiet, poetic way. And recent weeks, there have even been talks that Sophie might join Chris for parts of Coldplay's upcoming tour. Nothing has been confirmed, but insiders say she's been supportive of his music and might travel to select shows in Europe. She wants to be there for him, the source said, but always in the background, never stealing the spotlight. As the year draws to a close, the idea of Chris Martin and Sophie Turner as a couple no longer feels far-fetched. It feels inevitable. Their story isn't about fame colliding. It's about connection, timing, and healing. It's about two people who, after navigating heartbreak and pressure, found something honest and unexpected. And while the world waits for them to make it official, maybe that's the beauty of it. The mystery, the quiet smiles, the shared glances that speak louder than any statement. Perhaps it's not just a story about love, but about rediscovery, about learning to trust again, about finding warmth in places you never thought to look, because sometimes love doesn't announce itself with headlines or grand gestures. Sometimes it begins softly, like a song at sunset, or laughter shared between two hearts that finally feel at home. And for Chris Martin and Sophie Turner, that might be the most beautiful thing of all.